Yes, people, the Qatar World Cup is only a couple days away in the sense that it's a week away, actually. Sorry about that. It's a week away. And England has to release their lineups. England today announced their lineups. And let me show you the team. You know what, Gareth Southgate, you might have picked a good team this year, right? So let's get straight into it. Goalkeepers pretty much picked themselves. So we're gonna go through the team from goalkeepers to the attack. So let's go straight into it. So first you got good old Pickford. Then you got Nick Pope, who's one of the best goalkeepers in the league at this moment in time, and Arsenal's Aaron Ramsdale. Big up Arsenal's Aaron Ramsdale, but realistically, we know that Jordan Pickford is probably going to be starting in this setup. Let's be honest. Then you go down to the defense. You got Trent Alexander-Arnold getting back into the team after not being in back-to-back tournaments, one for injury, and I don't know why wasn't he in the World Cup. I guess he just wasn't selected. Connor Cody, why he's there, I don't get it. Why is Connor Cody there? Eric Dyer, why is Eric Dyer there? Harry Maguire, I don't get why Harry Maguire is there. But you know what? Out of Connor Cody, Harry Maguire, and Eric Dyer, you would say Harry Maguire, you understand because he plays well for England. He just doesn't perform well for Manchester United, where Eric Dyer doesn't perform well for either. And Connor Cody, what is he doing there? Experience? Why do they need him? How many leaders do we have in sorry, why am I saying we? How many leaders do England have in their dressing room before you go to Connor Cody? It just doesn't make sense to me. Then you go Luke Shaw, John Stones, Benjamin White is in the building, people. He made it, and I'm so happy for Ben White. He deserves the respect, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he even started. You got Kyle Walker. What a spectacular recovery from his injury. Like the man was injured, and you never thought he was going to make it for the World Cup, but he just somehow gets onto the plane and gets back in time for due to injury. You got Jude Bellingham in the midfield. Conor Gallagher. I don't get that one. Does Conor Gallagher really deserve to be in this team? Has he played that well for Chelsea? Is he going based off his form for man? Is he going based off his form for what's it called? Crystal Palace. Jordan Henderson, horrendous. The midfield is a shocking midfield. Mason Mount, why is he even in the team? Calvin Phillips. It just goes to show you England's midfield is the weakest part of their game. And then Declan Rice, who's probably one of their best players. But the thing is, they balance that out by bringing in James Maddison, who can also play in the midfield and can also play in the forward line. You got Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, uh, Harry Maguire. No, Harry Kane, Bukayo Saka, Marcus Rashford, Raheem Sterling, and Callum Wilson getting in the team. Shout out to Callum Wilson. He got in over Abraham. He got in over Jared Bowen. He got in over Ivan Toney. Callum Wilson has been on form with Newcastle and he stayed fit and he's in the England squad. And you know what? He gives England a plan B, or not a plan B, but another option after if you need to sub off Harry Kane or you're winning the game and you need to just sub off anybody. But yeah, that's the team. I'm not going to lie. Gareth Southgate, you did yourself a good job. Players missing, Fakari Tomori missing, right? You know that you have other players like Ivan Toney, other players like Tammy Abraham missing in the midfield. There's no one really that I could have mentioned in the midfield that could have been in the team that isn't already in the team. But yeah, England needs to develop better midfielders. But yeah, the attack, everything, it looks good. It looks good. And what kind of team do you think England is going to even play? Because I've seen some teams floating around. Let me know what kind of England team you guys think you want to see, what 11 you want to see. And shout out to Ben White, shout out to Bukayo Saka, shout out to Ramsdale for getting in the team. Those are our boys. Those are our boys, Arsenal fam that are watching this right now. But yeah, let me just show you this. This was floating around the internet, a predicted 11 that was floating around. And look at that. Well, look at that. They got Ben White in the 11, John Stones, Pickford, Shaw, Trippier. You got Jude Bellingham, Rice, Maddison, Saka, Sterling, and Kane. And you know what? Not too shabby if I don't ask. Not too shabby if I don't say so myself. Well, a lot of people are upset that Fakari Tomori is not in the team. I don't really think that is a big deal. Realistically, Tomori's been good over there in Italy, and if he was playing the Premier League, maybe Southgate doesn't watch the Serie A. But in my opinion, it's not that big of a blow for England because he trusts his people and he was going to play his people regardless. And I think Fikayo Tomori got sent home in the previous situation. Joe Gomez doesn't get in the team. Why would he? You got Ben White. You don't need Joe Gomez, right? And is there anybody else that is missing of note? Can't really think of many people that are missing of note. Of course, ESR is injured, so he won't be featuring. Of course, there's some other people that won't be featuring due to injury. Also, Jesse Lingard is no longer in the setup. So, oh, the flop Jadon Sancho didn't make it either. You know what? I'm not gonna rub salt in the wound too much, but let me know, how far do you think this England team can get? I personally think this England team is definitely destined to top their group and most likely get into the quarterfinals or semifinals of the World Cup. But it depends on their draw and it depends who they get. Because I think the World Cup Group A winners face Group B's second in Group B. And the winner and second, so either Netherlands, Senegal, Ecuador, or Qatar could be playing England in the next round of the World Cup. So we'll have to wait and see because England are in Group B. I don't support England, but I'm going to be doing some England watch-alongs and some England stuff because, of course, you guys, the people who watch my channel, all support England or from England, and a large majority of you guys are English. And I currently reside in the UK, so I will be going to Box Park to go check out some games. I'll be doing some shows, walking around, asking people questions about England, and I'll also be doing some watch-alongs, some other stuff. But let me know what you guys want me to do. If you want to see watch-alongs, if you want to see more live streams about England, if you want to see match reactions for England or short little match reactions, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But yeah, for now, I bid you guys adieu. The England team is this is the England team if you haven't already seen it. And once again, I'll just run through it quickly. You got Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope, Ramsdale, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Connor Cody, Eric Dyer, Maguire, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Trippier, Kyle Walker, Ben White, Jude Bellingham, Conor Gallagher, Jordan Henderson, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Harry Kane, James Maddison, Marcus Rashford, Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, and Callum Wilson. That's it for today, people. I will have my World Cup intro ready soon, but for now, I bid you guys adieu with my old intro. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what you thought about the video. And of course, what you thought about the England team.